Special Report. Ibogaine, the controversial hope for beating opioid addiction introduction. For decades, the opioid crisis has devastated lives and defied conventional treatments. But deep within the shadows of modern medicine lies an unconventional yet promising alternative. Ibogaine, a powerful psychedelic compound that many call miraculous for its ability to interrupt addiction and ease withdrawal in just one intense session. What is Ibogaine? Ibogaine is a naturally occurring psychoactive substance derived from the root bark of the African shrub Tabernanthe iboga. For centuries, it's been used in spiritual ceremonies by followers of the Bwiti religion in West Africa. In 1962, its potential as an addiction treatment was discovered by accident. A 19-year-old heroin addict named Howard Lotsoff took the substance recreationally and was shocked when both his cravings and withdrawal symptoms vanished overnight. Word spread fast, and today, a growing number of clinics around the world offer Ibogaine therapy, though mostly outside the bounds of conventional medicine. Why is it so controversial? Despite the success stories, Ibogaine remains illegal in the United States, classified as a Schedule Y narcotic on the same level as heroin, with no accepted medical use. Why? Because it can be dangerous, even deadly, especially without strict medical supervision. Still, thousands of Americans are crossing borders, risking it all for a shot at freedom from addiction. How does Ibogaine work? Science still doesn't fully understand how it works. What we do know is that Ibogaine can reset the brain's addiction circuitry, producing visions and deep psychological introspection. Sessions typically last 10 to 12 hours and are often described as intense, dreamlike journeys that can help reframe trauma and sever compulsive patterns. But it's not easy. Nausea, temporary paralysis, and emotional distress are common. Yet many say it's worth it. Real story. Kyle's journey. One of these people is Kyle DiTommaso, a 35-year-old mechanic from California who struggled with opioid addiction for over 2 decades. After years of failed rehab attempts, Kyle turned to Ibogaine after hearing about it on a podcast. "I don't think Ibogaine is going to magically cure me," he says, "but maybe it'll give me a real chance to stop." He traveled to Ambio Life Sciences, a respected Ibogaine clinic in Tijuana, Mexico, where treatments are legal and administered under full medical supervision. His experience was challenging, but for the first time, Kyle said his cravings disappeared. It was hard, but compared to everything else, this was by far the easiest path I've tried. Traditional treatment versus Ibogaine. The standard treatment in the U.S. involves replacing illegal opioids like heroin with medications such as methadone or buprenorphine, which reduce withdrawal but don't eliminate dependency. Kyle's opinion? They just flatten everything. You feel numb. You're not high, but you're not living either. While these treatments save lives, they rarely help people fully break free. Ibogaine, on the other hand, isn't a cure, but it might be a powerful interruption in the cycle of relapse. What do studies say? While no clinical trials have been conducted in the U.S., several observational studies have shown promise. A 2017 study found that 30% of participants never used opioids again after Ibogaine. Another study showed that 75% remained clean for at least 1 year. Still, experts caution. Ibogaine isn't a magic bullet. It's a reset button. It gives people a fighting chance. Is there hope for legalization? Yes, and it's already begun. In Texas, a legislative initiative led by Brian Hubbard secured millions in state funding to begin the first clinical trials of Ibogaine in the United States. This public-private partnership could finally bring the treatment into the legal spotlight and perhaps into the hands of those who need it most. The cost of recovery. For now, Ibogaine remains out of reach for many. Treatments typically cost between $5,000 to $15,000, depending on the clinic. But for people like Kyle, it's a price worth paying. Final words. Ibogaine isn't a miracle. It's not an easy path. But for those facing the darkness of addiction, it may offer something more valuable than a cure, a real chance to start over. Today is June 7th. I'm hiking on the coast. Tomorrow marks 8 weeks since Ibogaine, and the urge to use. It's just gone. If this story moved you or sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We publish real stories, new breakthroughs, and deep dives into the world of alternative medicine and recovery. Hit the bell so you never miss an episode.